to Smashville at Bridgestone Arena. The Nashville Predators trying to get a win here against the red hot Ottawa Senators in the East. Welcome in, everybody. I'm Max, and we're going to be doing coverage of the Ottawa Senators and the Nashville Predators, the only hockey game tonight, as the starting goaltenders for tonight are UC Soros for Nashville. Nashville's been struggling. Their last game was a 3-0 loss to the Penguins, which was on Saturday. And they are just trying to find answers in a season where they had so much expectations. They're entering in. Stamkos getting signed in the offseason. Marsh is still getting signed in the offseason. Brady Shea getting signed on the offseason. And nothing has developed for Nashville. And it's just been a very rough ride if you're a Nashville Predators fan at the moment. But on the other hand, Ottawa has picked it up for sure. Everyone's thought, oh, Ottawa's not going to do this, Ottawa's not going to do that. They're going to go downfall mid-season. They haven't done that this season. And they are in the third place in the Atlantic, trying to get the 29th win of the season to improve to 29-20-4. Nashville just trying to get a win here. There's no point in the standings anymore. They are just not doing good in general, but this is going to be an interesting matchup for sure. You know, Nashville will probably want a response from last game. UC Stars with 11-21-6, a goals against average of a 2.84 and a save percentage of a .902. Not the best, and that record is horrifying for sure if you're a goalie. UC Soros will make the start here tonight for Nashville, and Anton Forsberg for the Ottawa Senators, 7-9-1, 2.87 goals against average, and a save percentage of a .893. So, he doesn't have the best numbers either, but this Ottawa squad has surely exceeded expectations at some point. They are third in the Atlantic right now, but that could change at any moment. Detroit's right behind them. Tampa Bay's right behind them. A lot of teams are right behind them, including Boston as well. It's going to be an interesting finish to the season. We are nearing the Four Nations face-off, and we'll see what that tournament will entitle us to for sure. We'll see what happens there, and this will be a very interesting game for sure. See if Ottawa can get a win here and continue to stay in that third place spot in the Atlantic, or will they lose and Nashville get a win to at least maybe get hot late in the season and push for a playoff spot. We'll be back with the game next.
light. What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Oh, the great Luke Bryan on hand. You got the headliners going.
And welcome into Nashville. Wasn't supposed to have that audio from the actual broadcast that we're using to watch the game, but no accident. So, anyways, Nashville, Ottawa. Brandon, what do you see in this game happening? What do you think's going to happen here? Ottawa, one of the most red-hot teams in the Eastern Conference. Nashville has been one of the worst. Okay.
Yes.
Well, what are your thoughts on the game? What do you see happening here?
I see a bunch of people in yellow.
A bunch of people in yellow. Nashville hasn't been good. The one in yellow. Ottawa's been good. Who do you think wins this game?
Then I already know who I'm going for then.
All right, we'll see. Sanderson is out there for Ottawa, and we'll see here if Nashville could get a win, maybe improve their record, but it hasn't been that much improving. It's a sent back into the zone by Zub. Nashville picks up the puck and clears it out of the zone, out to center, and then sent back in. Here's Svechkov. Got angled off. Svechkov, pardon me, has the puck. Svechkov centers, and Amadio steals it away for Ottawa. Mitch Dunning and Wes McCauley are the referees for tonight. Linespersons Ryan Gibbons and C.J. Murray. And it's cleared out by Nashville. Shabbat will send it in from center. 40 seconds have passed here in the first period. Wilsby with the puck behind his own net for Nashville. Wilsby stretches it up through the middle. Forsberg in. Forsberg. Pass could not go. And, pardon me, everybody, our stream just froze. Rimmed all the way around. Goes back to the line. A shot blocked. Delayed offside, so we'll have a whistle of 18:55 in the first period. Lazan, Jankowski, Evangelista, Barron is out for Nashville. Bernard Decker is out for, I swear it was Bernard Docker, but okay. That's what the graphic says, so we're going to say that at least. As Ottawa tries to move it up. Cleared out to center, and Pinto couldn't push it in more. Marchessault will send it in from center ice. Marchessault, one of the additions coming into the offseason, came from Vegas, and it hasn't worked out well here in Nashville. Nyquist taken down by Zub, and then a trip there on Reinhard. And they don't call it on Stamkos. Nyquist behind the net. Nyquist on his backhand moves it around. Shot blocked out in front. Pass from Stamkos couldn't go. It was right there in the slot. Reinhardt will send it in. And it's Saros who plays it off the boards. Almost given away there to Ottawa. And picked up here by Schenn. And then he almost intercepted it. Schenn. Now to Forsberg. Deflected, so it's out to center. 3-on-2 potentially moving into the zone. Here's a shot. Save made. Shot from distance. And it was stopped. Hino Strasa with the shot. O'Reilly trying to get it, and then he lost it. And it's cleared out by Clevin. Clevin will send it down as an icing happens here. 2:28 into the first period, no score. But some mistakes there. That is a very bad mistake there by Schenn, giving it up right in the slot. And I believe it was blocked as they're saluting, I believe, David Perron? I'm not sure. They're saluting someone in the building, and I don't know who. Stamkos, Nyquist, Marchessault, the line out there, Blankenberg and Shea. That is cleared out of the zone. And does it have enough for icing? No, it does not. It's Blankenberg who picks up the puck for Nashville. Pass across, stretch pass. Wow. Nyquist lost the footing. Shot in wide of the goal. Icing. And I could see why Nashville has been the most struggling team in the National Hockey League. Yossi has passed David Langwand in games. 957 games. This is his 957th game for Roman Yossi. Langwand ended with Nashville at 956. He's the all-time games leader. And Yossi's played 23,782 minutes for Nashville in his career. Stamkos lost a face-off here. Regathered, though. Stutz shot. And from the point, it was denied. Hamonic. Then that one trying to be sent in deep. Could not. McCarron will send it in. Hamonic will get back. Hamonic passes it across. Stützle pressured. Stützle will go back. Stützle almost stolen away there. Stützle still with the puck. And it's given away here to Nashville. From the point, a shot. Deflected and out of play. Shots are even at 1 so far in the hockey game. Huge hit by Tkachuk earlier on the play by McCarron, and then they got a little bit physical after that. And then a little bit of a slash there by McCarron. Moved towards center, and they're just battling each other. And McCarron goes to the bench, see if he talks to Tkachuk at all. Nothing exchanging between those two. So only 2 shots in the first 3.5 minutes here in Nashville. I might remind you, this is the only National Hockey League game happening at the moment, as this is the only game scheduled for tonight, as that Four Nations face-off is going to happen next week, starting on the 12th, as it's sent around by Matteo. Matteo lost it along the boards and taken away by LaRue. LaRue passes it to the middle. On the outside, a shot. Wide of the goal. Novak pressured along the wall. And it's picked up here. And it's going to be cleared out as Manton Palo had cleared it out. Pressured along the wall. Comes free. Yossi will go back to get it. Roman Yossi will get it. Roman Yossi pressured. Almost a giveaway here. It is given away into the slot. It could not go. Sanderson across. Shot from the point. Deflected wide. And it's cleared out by Nashville out to center. Shea will bump it in. Or, pardon me, Smith will bump it in. And Ottawa regains possession just like that. Off a skate. Turned over. Comes back to Nashville's possession. 2 Ottawa Senators get at him. As McCarron. And now the pass across. Sent all the way around by Blankenberg. Around it goes. Held in the zone momentarily. Cleared out. But the pass back. Sanderson. Jake Sanderson. Pass across. Lifted up across the ice. And here is Ottawa. Greg. Greg behind the net. Pinto was getting pressured. Cleared out by Nashville. Forsberg, reversal hit. Hip check. And then stolen away here into the zone. Here's a shot. Slowed down. That shot from the point was blocked. Forsberg tried to get it out. He could not. Perron on his backhand ran it all the way around. Batherson gets taken down. And O'Reilly will reset it. O'Reilly stretches it up into the zone. Roman Josi on his backhand slows down. Josi, around it goes. Nyquist couldn't get it. Niall Nyquist gets the puck. Stamkos getting pressured, and he was off balance there for a second, and that's why he couldn't pick up the puck. Clevin tried to send it in. Stolen away here by Nashville. Flipped it out to center, and regathered by Ottawa. Sanderson. Pass back into the zone. Here comes Nashville. In, shot, save. Anton Forsberg. Marchessault with a chance. 13:45 to go. No score here in Nashville. We're back, everybody, here in Nashville, as it is scoreless at the moment here in Nashville, Tennessee, in Bridgestone Arena. Nothing much has happened here, and we only have, I believe, 3 shots in the game, and the faceoff's not good, so they have to reset it. Shots are 2-1 in favor of Nashville, and they reset the clock back to 13:45. The Senators looking for a win here. They would help them a lot, trying to make a playoff run again. They haven't gone to the playoffs since 2017 off the face-off. Won by Nashville, but out to center it goes. Played by Saros. 16-7-2 record since December 11th. That's 5th in the NHL during this span for the Ottawa Senators. And that's the reason why they have gotten into a playoff spot. They're trying to secure it. Still a lot of season left, but we're now in the early stages of February, and that break's going to happen. They've outscored their opponent 16-6 as they have a chance here. Kachuk, and a save made off the backhander by Saros. Nyquist slows up. Forsberg couldn't send it in deep. Stretched up for Ostapchuk. Along the boards, battled for. Hamonic couldn't get it. And now taken away by Josi. Josi moves it up. Here comes Nashville into the zone. Novak drops it off. Goes back to the point. No, it wasn't. It was deflected. It was intercepted. And Shen will regather it Shen off a stick. Regathered here by Svechkov. And it's sent back in by Ottawa. There's been a lot of those failed breakouts here for Nashville, and you can see why, for sure. Why Nashville has struggled this season off a bounce. And there's a whistle here with 12:23 left. Kachuk with a chance on the backhand. In tight. And he almost got it. Saros kept the pad down, though. And that's probably been the best chance of the game. Forsberg pressuring him a lot from behind. Got through. And shots are even at 2. 12:23 left here in the first period. Face-off won here by McCarron. From the boards, it's Smith who sends it in. Rammed all the way around by Sissons. Oh, what a hit in the corner. Shot missed on that wide. Wow. Only player with 20-plus goals and 170-plus hits is Brady Tkachuk this season, which is insane. I mean, that's a lot of hits, but that's a lot of goals, too. That's an insane stat right there. Very physical and a goal scorer. And he's the captain. From the point. Shot. Pinto save on the one-time shot from the pass. From the point. 11:47 to go in the first. Shabbat was dancing at the blue line. Pinto right into the crotch of UC Saros, and he made the save there with 11:47 left to go in the first. Shots at 3-2 Ottawa now, as they're starting to get some shots towards UC Saros. And Shabbat was shaking his head on the bench. Maybe that wasn't the right play. Maybe it was. Still, it didn't go to the back of the net. So we play on, scoreless. Marchessault will instead take the face-off here as one of the Nashville Predators got kicked out of the face-off dot. Marchessault couldn't win it. Batherson waiting, delaying on his backhand. Now on his forehand, rimmed it all the way around. It goes across the ice. Greg let it go for Batherson, who centers it. Shot! And Perron missed the net. Perron again, his shot blocked out in front. Sanderson waiting. Sanderson will again rim it all the way around. Greg couldn't get it, and it's picked up here by Nashville. It's Shea who clears it out. No icing here as Marchessault beat to it. Forsberg played it away from Marchessault. And then Perron settled it down, but lost it at center. Nyquist waiting. Nyquist now with some speed. Gustav Nyquist into the zone. A shot was stopped there by Forsberg. 9 minutes into the first period. Shots are even at 3. Nothing much, but there has been chances, especially that Perron chance in the slot. Wow. He had it, and he just shot it wide. Not even the save there, but holy, was that close to going into the net for a 1-0 Ottawa lead. And man, does that chance haunt the Ottawa Senators for this rest of the game? We will see. The executives, maybe the GM or owner of Ottawa is watching from the press boxes. Perron with 769 points in 1,145 career games in 18 seasons, which is an insane number. Drop pass as that's broken up. Nice play there. Forsberg moves it up. Drop pass for O'Reilly. Pass across into the zone. Dropped it for Forsberg. Forsberg held in at the point. Yossi, the shot deflected into the corner. Picked up. Rimmed all the way around. Strasa, not from the shot, from the point, was blocked out in front. Forsberg can't settle it down. He found the shot twice. Reinhardt, and is moved up by Shabbat, and he will send it into the zone. Braden Shen. Oh, he gave it away again. Wow, 2 times in this game. Tkachuk across, and that pass going to go. Another shot, and UC Saros deflected it wide. Goes back to the point up high. Clevin across. Shot around again. McCarron steals along the wall. Bouncing puck. And Nashville will flip it off the glass and clear it out of the zone. Picked up here by Sissons. 4th line out there for Nashville. Big hit in the corner. McCarron waiting. Spins back. McCarron in the corner. Has some pressure on him. Back to the point. Across it goes. Willsby. Shot. Save. Forsberg. Good shot there by Willsby. And then almost went through the 5-hole there, but Forsberg makes the save with 9:33 to go. We'll be back with more after this in Nashville. We're back, everybody, in Nashville. 9:33 to go in the first period. And a very good chance there by Willsby to almost get Nashville on the board first. And good save there by Anton Forsberg. His fourth shot he's faced. Face-off tussle. Won by Ottawa, and they cleared off the glass. And picked up here by Hamonic, who will send it in. Gravel. Willsby. Cleared out. Novak out of his reach. Picked up at center. Into the zone. Shot. Save made by Forsberg. Rebound goes into the corner. And picked up here by Ostapchuk. Novak backhands it around. Out of the zone. Out to center. Shabbat passes it back as Ottawa regains possession. Deflected it back in. Novak will pick it up. 5-3 shots favoring the Nashville Predators. And now they have a chance here. Behind the net. Wraparound chance! And the centering pass by LaRue could not go as it was knocked away. Shabbat picks it up. Shabbat into the zone. Shabbat waiting. Shabbat off the backboards. Centering pass, and it deflected up in the air. Not out of play, though. Perron goes back to the point. Shabbat across it goes. One-timer from the point, and it's shot wide. LaRue will pick it up for Nashville. Off the boards, intercepted by Shabbat. Shabbat trying to make a move. LaRue poke-checked it away, and taken away by Ottawa again. Stützle waiting. Stützle, line change for Ottawa. Stützle passed it into the skates of Tkachuk. Now back to Stützle, who holds up. Offside on Ottawa. With 7:52 to go. Ottawa with a 2.37 team goals against average, a .911 save percentage, 3 shutouts in 19 games without Linus Olmark, who just got activated from the LTIR, I believe. It's a face-off one here and sent back into the zone by Ottawa. The shots are 5-4. Pressure along the wall with Reinhardt. Shen passed it. And Nashville looks to start the breakout here. That pass was just out of the reach of O'Reilly. Sanderson knocked it away off O'Reilly's possession and picked up here by Pinto, who sent it in. Forsberg, now to O'Reilly. O'Reilly, 2-on-2, dropped it off for Forsberg. Forsberg across, and Yossi was wide open, and now the other way comes Ottawa. Pinto, Shane Pinto waiting. Pass across is broken up nicely on the nice defensive play. Marchessault lost it. Back to the point it goes. As they move it around, Tkachuk, Brady Tkachuk, pressured in the corner. Rimmed all the way around now. Clevin to the point, a shot, save made, and out of play. Off the blocker of UC Saros with 6:53 left in the first. The shots are even at 5. .653 left to go in the first period. Shots are even at 5. McCarron and Giroux in the face-off dot. On the left of UC Saros. Face-off one here. Chabot. Shot from the boards, off the backboards, picked up by Tkachuk, who's pressured. Tkachuk. And he held it in for a second, and it's cleared out to center. Chabot passes it up into the middle for Stützle. Saros, and a huge hit behind the net, and it's picked up here by Nashville into the zone. Shea, shot, save, and picked up by Forsberg, and some physical stuff right after the whistle. .623 left to go. And in the first period, the shots are 6-5 in favor of Nashville. Brandon, your thoughts on the game so far? Nothing much. Shot deflected. And it's anything else but yes. Picked up here by Nashville. 6 minutes left to go here in the first period. Back into the zone, deflected and out of play and into the netting with 5:58 to go in the first period. Scoreless in Nashville in the first. Back in Nashville, 5:58 to go. A standing ovation here by the Nashville crowd, and they have been struggling a lot this season. We'll give you analysis on our first intermission report, and maybe talk about stuff that's happened around the National Hockey League. The trade deadline And now the Four Nations face-off, which we'll have coverage for here on MHS and MHS2 and Too Cool for Hockey. All those will be broadcasting the Four Nations face-off doubleheaders, the final championship game on February 20th. It starts on February 12th. It's a fill-in for the All-Star game, but it is going to be Canada, USA, Sweden, and Finland facing off in the Four Nations face-off for 8 days in a row. And then we resume back to National League, or National Hockey League coverage when that is over. See if we get another game in there or not. As it's sent back into the zone onside, they say Nashville is Willsby. Centering pass couldn't go. Straza couldn't get it. Highmore will send it in for Ottawa. Saros on his backhand will pass it up for Svechkov. Svechkov trying to get through. Svechkov through a check. Svechkov across. In the middle. Couldn't get the shot away cleanly. Straza had a chance. Perron drops it off. Here's a shot, and it's stopped. Batherson with the chance. That's going to be an icing on Nashville with 4:52 to go in the first period. But man, was that a very good chance there for Nashville to go score first in this game. 4:52 left to go in the first period. Stick lifted by Sanderson. A very, very good play. And then Batherson the other way. Short side blocker save there by Saros. And the face-off one here by Ottawa. Chabot blasts one and a save made by Saros. Chabot rimmed it all the way around Tkachuk. Brady Tkachuk along the boards. Tkachuk pressured by Shen. Shen a backhander out to center. Chabot will pick it up at center. Pass back into the zone. Brady Tkachuk is in. Tkachuk delayed penalty upcoming to Nashville. Will it be a penalty shot? No, it will not. We have never seen a penalty, or we've seen a penalty shot here on NHL and MHS, but we were close to getting one there again. Oh, we were close. And Ottawa will get a power play. Bunch of hooking, holding right there. And, yeah, that's the penalty for sure. So, Ottawa will go to the power play. 4:32 left to go. Roman Josi in the box for holding. Minor penalty, 2-minute minor. And the shots are 76 in favor of Ottawa. Let's see if they get the goal here to get them up by 1 before the end of the first period happens. Face-off is battled for in the dot. Sent back in, rimmed all the way around. Giroux goes back. Sanderson waiting to Giroux. No, it was broken up and cleared out of the zone by McCarron. Or pardon me, Smith. Sanderson drops it off. Stützle. Tkachuk, give and go. Batherson. The 9th ranked power play versus the 7th ranked penalty kill. Stützle from the point. Gets it back again. Across it goes. Sanderson gets it again. Sanderson waiting. Sanderson to Stützle. Circles back. 50 seconds have passed here on the power play. Stützle gets taken down. No penalty. Tkachuk waiting. Tkachuk centered. Back door. It's still loose. Batherson. And was it covered or is it in the net? It's a goal, I believe. Is it a goal? They're celebrating like it is. We do not have an official call yet. The referees are talking about it right now, but the players surely say that it went in. We will see. We're looking at the replay right now. Tkachuk was trying to bank it in, and it did roll in the net before the whistle. But do you make the argument that there was some goalie interference there? I don't know. I think that should be a good goal, in my opinion. But they are reviewing it right now as we speak. The whistle came after the puck had went into the net. So if that's an argument they want to make, it's in the net before the whistle is blown. And I think this goal is going to be a goal. It's under review right now as we speak. If this is a good goal, it would be a 1-0 lead for Ottawa. The power play would be over. Let's hear from the referees. Will it be a goal or not? Wow. They call it goalie interference. Wow. I am shocked. The play is still under review, but the call on the ice stands for the moment, but they are reviewing the goal, or the potential of a 1-0 lead for Ottawa. What do you think, Brandon? Should the goal stand or not? Brandon? So right now it says 101 left in the power play. 3:33 left to go in the first period. And right now we don't even know what they're determining here. They're probably reviewing with Toronto. And it's going to take a little bit here. Referees conferring. Tkachuk had centered the puck for Batherson that was initially stopped, and then the whistle had gone after the puck had rolled into the net as Batherson got shoved in there. Shea, and then initially, and then after that, Smith. And yeah. This is a very tricky review here. And they have determined what it is. They say no goal due to goalie interference. And does Travis Green want to challenge this? Can they challenge this, actually? Travis Green is not liking it right now on the Ottawa bench. So they say no goal. All the players right there. The whistle had gone after the puck had went into the net. Travis Green is just making his point right now. I don't think you can challenge if it's a no goal. Travis Green is irate right now, for sure. I mean, it's a tricky call, you know. Man, you really don't know there. Ottawa's coach does not like it. The referee goes away. Everyone's shocked on the Ottawa bench. They're going to challenge this. And now we're having another review. It's a challenge here by Ottawa. And we'll see if this one will determine if it's a goal or no goal. And if Ottawa loses this challenge, it'll be 101 of 4-on-4. And 59 seconds of a Nashville power play. So it's a risky one here. There's been a question, what is goalie interference in the National Hockey League? And frankly, no one can tell you what it is, because it doesn't make any sense. And yeah, it's very tricky. There's a lot of moving parts. Batherson gets pushed down. The Situation Room in Toronto is reviewing this. Always like when they go to that little footage of the Situation Room with like the one guy with the cap on. Seeing all the angles that we can that are available. This one, Batherson gets robbed by Sorrows, and then Sorrows actually pushes Batherson, and then Cole Smith cross-checks him into Sorrows, and then it rolled into the net. So, that is very tricky. Because, yeah. Man. It's a very tricky call. They're still reviewing it. And, see if it's not goalie interference or not. But, man, this is a very tricky one here for sure. See if this will stand as it is as a no-goal. Or will this be overturned and be a good goal? We will see. 30-34 left to go in the first period. And we've probably already spent more than 5 minutes just looking at this one play. You need to have enough evidence to overturn it, for sure. Need to have enough evidence. I mean, it's a great pass by Tkachuk if this does stand for, or if this gets overturned and is ruled a goal. But, I mean, you could still argue Cole Smith literally cross-checks Batherson right into the goalie. We're going to get out for official award. No goal. And Ottawa's power play disappears. And, I mean, iffy call for sure. Nashville fans are not going to like it. Ottawa, or not Nashville fans are going to, Nashville fans are going to love this. But, Ottawa fans are not going to be pleased. For sure. And so the power play expires, and Perron goes into the box. Perron is literally smiling, I bet, at the referee. They don't like the call, and it's 4-on-4 here. Here's a chance here. Shot and a save. Rebound denied. It was a close chance there by Blankenberg off the draw. Pinto and Blankenberg angles him off along the boards. Comes free. Drop pass for Shea. Shea waiting. Brady Shea trying to center it. Intercepted O'Reilly. And it's passed back by Shaban around the boards. Hamonic. 34 seconds left to go on the 4-on-4 into the zone. Batherson. Pass into the corner. Woolsby moved it up, and here comes Nashville the other way. They can hurry. Nope, Batherson gets back in time. Batherson. Waiting. Drops it off. Stützle. Tim Stützle circles back. Is killing off the 4-on-4 to have possession still when it turns into a Nashville power play. Claude Giroux passes it back. Sanderson pass back to, or shot in by Ottawa, and now Nashville will have a power play. A power play. Not a goal. Pardon me. Stamkos will send it in. Rimmed all the way around Forsberg. Forsberg goes high again. Nyquist along the boards. Pressured along the boards. Comes free and cleared out by Ottawa. The 17th ranked penalty kill against the 18th ranked power play in the league. Roman Josi with 22 seconds to go on the power play. A shortened power play. Josi pressured along the wall. Forsberg. Not an Nyquist. Gustav Nyquist with 10 seconds left to go on the power play. Forsberg waiting. Centered. Shot. Marchessault deflected and out of play. With 4 seconds left on it. With 1:38 to go. Wow. The review took as long as, took so long that this first period got extended crazy. Due to the no goal, maybe goal. Man, was that close for Nashville. Face-off one here by Nashville. Power play expires. Here is Yossi trying to center it. Yossi behind the net. Roman Yossi on his backhand will rim it all the way around as the shots are 9-7 in favor of Nashville. Sissons pressured along the wall. McCarron goes back to the point. Held in for a second, and then Wilsby got taken down. Slapped back in by Yossi. Shabbat. Huge hit after he gave the puck across. Deflected it out of play into the bench with 1:04 to go. .104 to go in the first period, and nothing much for sure. Yeah, it's been nothing. It's been had a long review. If it was a goal or not a goal, no goal. And then Nashville's had some quite few chances, but not the biggest of chances. As we enter the final minute of the first period, 2.61 goals per game for Nashville. They've allowed 25 goals in the last 6 games. 4.17 team goals against average, which is atrocious. 45 to go in the first period. Shots are 8-7 in favor of Nashville. They took one away. It was 9-7 originally. And now Ottawa re-enters. Giroux waiting. Giroux drops it off. Clevin to Giroux. 30 seconds to go. Goes back high. Held in by Zub. No. 25 seconds to go. Stretch pass up to the middle and broken up. Back into the zone. Stützle. Tim Stützle's in. Shot! And off the outside of the net. Marchessault with 13 seconds to go. Forsberg pressured. Forsberg circles back. 8 seconds to go. Forsberg lost it. Given away here. Here's a chance. Pinto's in. Delayed penalty upcoming to Nashville. With .6 left. It's going to be a power play for Ottawa when we return to the second period as the play is done as another penalty by Forsberg. Ottawa will go on a power play here as they call another penalty on Forsberg for slashing, and yes, that is what are you doing, man? That is a clear slash. 1.1 left in the slashing called on Philip Forsberg. 1.1 to go. Will they get a goal? That's the question. Power play for Ottawa. They'll have most of it going into the second period. Shots are even at 8. 0 for 1 in the power plays. Ottawa had that no goal in the power play. Giroux in the face-off dot. Face-off 1. That'll do it for the first period. Scoreless in Nashville after 20 minutes of play. And we'll see what this second period will have to show us if we see any goals in the second period for sure. Ottawa will have a power play when we return to the second period. And we'll see you on our first intermission report coming up next. Welcome back, everybody, to the first intermission report. And very not really action-packed first period there in Nashville. And 3 penalties delaying the game of an unsuccessful challenge of a no goal. And I don't know. I didn't really agree with the call. And not the best call, in my opinion, from the National Hockey League. So, but we'll see anyways. Roman Josi and then Philip Forsberg at 19:58. That's going to be a power play for 1:58 when we return into the second period. Shots are even at 8. Faceoffs dominated by Ottawa, 65% of them. 0 for 2 on the power play was Ottawa, and 0 for 1 is Nashville. And the shots were even at 9. Block shots were in favor of Ottawa 4-2. Giveaways 8-4 in favor of the Nashville Predators, and the takeaways 2-0 in favor of Nashville. The last matchup on December 7th was a 3-1 win for Ottawa in Ottawa at Canada Tire Center and Canadian Tire Center, whatever you want to call it. And it was a 3-1 win, and this one is scoreless right now. We'll see if we can get some scoring here in the second period. We have a power play for Ottawa that's going to come up next here on the NHL and MHS. We hope that you tune in to the NHL and MHS. We'll be here all year, and we appreciate your support, whoever is watching. Thank you very much. We'll be back on more after this. We're back, everybody, in Nashville. It's a scoreless game so far, and we had a no-goal review, and came off the board. Challenge, that also came off the board. And that's been it, basically. We've only had one puck that's gone into the net, and that was disallowed, and that's it. So a scoreless tie, second period here in Nashville, Tennessee. And we'll see if we see anything here of any goals, for sure, because, man, do we need some desperately here. We will see if that's the case or not. And yeah, we will see for sure. As the first period was, the last part of the first period, Forsberg was taken down, or not taken down. He had a slash on Pinto. And that's why we have a power play for Ottawa, 158 of it, because 2 seconds of it were drained off the clock in the remaining seconds of the first period. And we're about to start the second. It was a long first period, could do to that challenge. And now we'll see if Ottawa can convert here. Pinto circles back, lost it, cleared out by Nashville immediately off the draw. Forsberg. Sanderson drops it off, and Ottawa looks to re-enter. Backhanded into the zone. Giroux will send it into the corner. Pinto, now to Giroux. Batherson battling for it. Three of them were. Batherson waiting. Pass in front, and a backdoor feed for Tkachuk was out of his reach. It is held in at the line. What a keep. Stützle waiting. Stützle. Now to Giroux. Giroux centered. Shot saved by Saros. Goes back to the point for Sanderson. A shot. Deflected. Save. Rebound. Tkachuk across. Waiting. And they couldn't get the pass across. Sanderson across again. Shot. The one-timer missed the net wide. Sanderson. And it's poked out to center and cleared out of the zone. Stützle with the puck. Stützle trying to get through. Poke checked the way and cleared out the center. Perron gets it again. David Perron drops it off for Tkachuk into the middle. Shot. Save made. Rebound shot. And it missed the net wide. Gaudette with the chances. Another shot by Tkachuk. Blocked away on the back check there. Perron trying to center it. And it's cleared out of the zone. Not all the way down the length of the ice, though. As Shabbat will send it back in. 3 shots on this Ottawa power play so far. Perron lost it and cleared out by Nashville again. Now it's to 2 as they eliminated a shot from the shot clock. Shabbat waiting. Power play about to expire here for Ottawa. They're about to go for 3 on it. Perron, and the power play's over. Gaudette rimmed it all the way around. Nashville picks it up. And Nyquist will backhand a pass through center. That was intercepted. And forced along the one. Shen. And it's moved up. Nashville will send it back into the corner. Forsberg. Yossi along the boards. Goes back to the point again. Stamkos sent it behind the net for Forsberg. Forsberg pressured. Pinto is taken away there by Marchessault. Now to Stamkos. Dropped it back to the point. Roman Yossi waiting. Centered. Shot. Save made by Forsberg. Anton Forsberg with a huge save there. Good chance there. Nothing much has happened here in this game, and some chances for Nashville, some chances for Ottawa. Close chances, but the passes just have not been able to connect, and not smooth, for sure. Very Very, very not smooth. Shots are 10-8 in favor of Ottawa from the point, and it's going to be reset here. See if they add some seconds back to the clock. They add 3 seconds left. 3 seconds back to the clock. 17-18 left to go here in the second period. Shots are 10-9. Tied after the first period. Ottawa 12-4-2. And Nashville 6-14-1. Shot. Save. Rebound. Denied. O'Reilly. Lost it. O'Reilly. Poke checked away. Shabbat. Marchessault. Lost it. One of the Ottawa centers got tripped up there. Was that a penalty? Batherson drops it off. Shabbat. Delayed penalty. Shot. Save made. And another Ottawa power play. And that's the another power play for Ottawa. Wow. $16:51 to go and another power play upcoming. Yeah, that is the trip. Yep. Wait a minute. There is no penalty. It went off. Yeah. Now that we look at it again, Greg got tripped up by his own teammate, so they say no penalty, and Piranha is talking about something, and that's the end of that. So no penalty, and no harm done. Shots are even at 11. Yossi O'Reilly. I believe Forsberg's out there. They changed the lines here, I believe. Shot from the point was blocked and picked up here by O'Reilly. Off the skate of Hinostroza. However you pronounce it. Manton Paolo, another one. That's going to be icing on Nashville with 16:28 left to go in the second period. Ottawa and Nashville here at Bridgestone Arena here in Nashville, Tennessee. Nothing has developed here in form of goals or not. There's been no goals at all. Face-off one here. Nashville flips it out of the zone all the way down. Will that be another icing? Yes, it will be. With 16:21 left in the second. And this game has been a bunch of speed bumps for sure. Ottawa, record by number of goals scored, 0 goals, 0-3-1, 1 plus goals, 9-0-0 since January 9th. I mean, yes, it's obvious. If you don't score a goal, you don't win the game. I don't know what kind of stat that was, but someone had a big brain with the IQ there. Zub across, shot, save! And the other way comes Nashville. Maybe a 2-on-1 if they can hurry. Hinostroza waits. Passes it across Yossi. Backhand pass for Forsberg. He scores! And Nashville's up 1-0 on the odd man rush. Philip Forsberg with the goal. The good save there on Sanderson. And then the other way, Hinostroza with a pass for Yossi, and then in front for Forsberg through the 5-hole of Anton Forsberg. And it's 1-0 in favor of Nashville. Less than 4 minutes into the second period here in Nashville. And Nashville makes it 1-0. So they get the first goal. Deflected wide of the net and picked up here. Deflected. Out of the zone. Philip Forsberg with his 19th of the season, 31st point in the last 21 games, 10 goals and 21 assists. Yossi and Straza with the assists in the game. Gravel, huge hit on Ospachuk. And behind the net, Ottawa takes it. Gaudette, shot, save made. Rebound, shot, save made by Yossi. By Saros, and a little bit of a scuffle right afterwards. 15:26 to go, and a little bit of shoving after the whistle. $15:26 to go, and a good chance by Gaudette, and then Hamonic on the rebound, and man. Very entertaining now as there's a penalty. There is a roughing, cross-check, and so there's 2 penalties here. LaRue is shocked. Ospachuk and LaRue were getting at it, and then they got separated. Not sure. LaRue is not liking the call. LaRue is so confused. Is he talking to the fans? 4-on-4. They say a cross-check in LaRue, and I did not see a cross-check on that play. And they called one there. And he is just super confused. He's talking to himself or he's talking to a fan. But it's going to be 4-on-4 hockey. I don't see a cross-check. I did not see a cross-check at all. Wow. That's a very bad call by the referees again. So 4-on-4. No, it's not a 4-on-4. It's actually an Ottawa power play. From the penalties that happen, and it's going to be another Senators power play. You got to be kidding me. Stutzla, Giroux, Batherson, Sanderson, and Tkachuk out there for the Senators. Giroux. And now, what is going on in this game? The referees are going to the box where they reset the clock. This has been one of the weirdest games I've watched for sure. Low scoring. Referees don't know what they're doing. This game is just dysfunctional for this point. And this is the only one tonight too. Yeah. So no one's even worrying about any other out-of-town scores because no one's playing tonight. A lot of teams played it tomorrow. And last day of the NHL hockey before the Four Nations face-off is on a Sunday. Cleared out of the Zoes Super Bowl Sunday. Forsberg passed it up, and Ottawa has possession. Sanderson dropped it off, and here comes Batherson. Pass into the zone. Tkachuk back to Batherson. Batherson, a shot, tough angle off the outside of the net. Stutzla will get it back. Stutzla intercepted and cleared out of the zone. Race for the puck and could not get it. Was Smith, Cole Smith. Giroux can receive the pass there. A cross-ice pass could not connect from Tkachuk. Tkachuk waiting at the point. 1:15 left to go on the power play. 5 power play goals in the last 2 games here for the Ottawa Senators. 2 power play goals in the previous 9 games before those last 2 games. So the power play is heated up here for Ottawa. Giroux passed it back. Giroux gets it back from Stutzla. Giroux in the right circle now in the slot. Pass. Deflected. Saros. Got taken down a little bit there, and it's cleared out of the zone. 1-0. Favor of Nashville so far. 45 seconds to go on the power play here. Dropped pass by Sanderson out of Perron. Into the zone they are. Shot wide of the goal. And there's pressure along the wall. Back to the point. Shabbat. Perron. Intercepted. Short-handed. It's Novak. He's in, and it's stopped. Shorthanded breakaway. My goodness. Novak was all alone on a breakaway, and he was denied. Shorthanded. Well, the power play is going to come to an end here for Ottawa, and they're going to be 0 for 4, I believe, on this power play, and the special teams are killing them so far. Centering pass. Shabbat in the back check there was delivered as that shot from the point was blocked out in front. Nashville looks to move it up. O'Reilly back in, dropped it off of McCarron. McCarron waiting, a shot, save made. To the corner it goes. Shot from the boards, blocked out in front. O'Reilly rimmed all the way around. McCarron behind the net. 16-14, the shots favoring the Ottawa Senators. O'Reilly waiting, drops it off. New Predators on the ice. Yossi goes back. Forsberg, save! Might have been blocked out in front. Gaudette will clear it out. That's going to be no icing. Waved off Stützle. Yossi will get it again. Pressured along the board. Stützle. Stützle waiting. Trying to center it. Could not go. Zub waiting. Around the boards. Goes back to the point. A shot deflected wide of the goal. And it goes back to Zub, who passes it across. Back to the point again. Gaudette. Now back to Zub. Zub fires one. Through traffic, glove by Saros, and with 12:15 left to go in the second, it's still 1-0 Nashville. 1-0 Nashville, but Novak had a chance. Or, pardon me, Willsby had the chance, and he was denied. We're back in Nashville, and it's a 1-0 lead in favor of the Nashville Predators, and they're on top right now, and they've certainly had chances to make it a 2-0 lead. But they're trying to hold on to this 1-0 lead so far against a red-hot Ottawa team. I think they've won 9 of their last 12 or 13 games. Pardon me, and Stamkos and Pinto. Stamkos won the face-off on the left of Saros. Nyquist will backhand it in, deflected off something out in front. I don't know what that was. Highmore. Clevin. And it's sent back in. Nashville looks to move it up. It's a 3-on-2 potentially if they move in. Shot, Forsberg. Yossi, shot, save off the outside of the net. It deflected. Pinto, now the pass. Batherson drops it off. Back to Batherson. And he lost it. Yossi. Yossi picks it up. Roman Yossi into the zone. Yossi waiting. Roman Yossi waiting. He has a room. Yossi circles behind the net. Got taken down. A solo effort, and then he got cut off there as now it's dropped the pass here. Shot. Deflected wide of the net. Greg with the rush into the zone, and it's going to be cleared out of here with the no icing. Shabbat with the puck. Shabbat. Pass into the zone. Kachuk shot. Blocked away by Saros. And almost stolen away along the wall, but Nashville does successfully clear it out of the zone. And sent back into the Ottawa zone as it's picked up here by Shabbat. Shabbat deflected. Amadio held at the point. Perron. Amadio again. Amadio now past it. Stutzla trying to center it. Stutzla lost it again, and Forsberg will move it up for Nyquist. Or, pardon me, Strasse, and then he gets taken down. Sanderson. Man, I'm not good tonight. Here's a chance moving in. Shot save made. Rebound score! Tie game. Gaudette ties it for Ottawa. And halfway through the period, Ottawa has found a way to tie the game. And it's a big one there. Find a way to tie the game there. And with 10 minutes exactly left to go. And it's 1-1 as Ottawa finds a way to tie the game. That deflected on goal save made by Forsberg. Clevin pushed by Shen. Sent back in by Menton-Paulo. Menton-Paulo gets it again. Picked up here. And they cleared out the zone. Willsby ices it. 9:25 to go in the second period. Sissons, McCarron, Smith, Shea, and Willsby on the ice. So Gaudette ties the game for Ottawa. .25 to go in the second period. It is a 1-1 tie here. Face-off one, held at the point. Pass across. Shot towards the net, was knocked away. Hamonic couldn't hold it in. And Shabbat almost lost it, but Hamonic will pick it up for him. Shabbat. Pass back for Hamonic. Pressured by Forsberg. That's going to be an icing on Ottawa. Speed bumps aplenty. We'll have a commercial break. 1-1 tie here in Nashville. Oh, we're not going to commercial. Pardon me. I thought we were. 1-1 tie here in Nashville. Forsberg with the first goal for Nashville, and then Gaudette to tie the game. Forsberg gets it off the face-off. Forsberg behind the net. Forsberg, all the scoring coming here in the second period. Forsberg couldn't hold it in. O'Reilly pressured, rolling to the line, held in by Forsberg. O'Reilly sent it in deep. Behind the net it goes for Marchessault. Marchessault centered for Forsberg, lost the handle. Shot deflected. O'Reilly. Hamonic. And deflected. Knocked down in midair by Blankenberg. And into the zone, Marchessault. Pass. O'Reilly knocked away. And here's a chance. Here's Hamonic in. Taken down. Or Amadio, pardon me. O'Reilly. O'Reilly with the puck, drops it back for Gravel. Gravel across for Wilsby. Sent back in by Wilsby. 7:50 left to go in the second period. Sanderson. Man, not my game so far. Wilsby. Pardon me, everybody, for mistaking these names. Tough. For sure. You have your off nights, for sure. Novak into the zone. Pass across. Wilsby shoots. Save made. Forsberg. And with 7:27 to go, it's tied at 1 here in Nashville. Back in Nashville, everybody, and it's a 1-1 tie now as Forsberg got the first one, got that with the goal to tie the game. And now Ottawa has found a way to tie the game at 1. So here off the face-off, it's going to be Novak there with Svechkov and I believe LaRue. Held in by Yossi. Yossi with Shen out there. Yossi behind the net. It's now with Nyquist now as Nyquist is out there. Instead, pass to the middle. It was broken up. Zub moves it up for Greg. Greg moves in. Pass across. Here's a shot. Off the crossbar! A wrister that goes off the crossbar by Highmore. Shot. Score! From the point. And Sanderson makes it 2-1 Ottawa. And it just seemed like a nothing shot through traffic. It goes in and beats Saros. And the first one went off the crossbar by Highmore, and was this deflected at all? That's my question. Sanderson just dancing the blue line. Just shoots it in and scores. And did this go off of anybody? Not that I can see from that angle. It's 2-1 Ottawa now. And the deficit of 1 is now a lead of 1. And Ottawa has a 2-1 lead. Jake Sanderson with his 5th of the season. And it's sent back in. Saros will pass it for Brady Shea. Got through, held in the line, shot, blocked away by Saros, who has been good in the game. Batherson waiting. Batherson. And they are still fighting for the puck along the wall. Comes free here. And Nashville will pick up possession. O'Reilly. O'Reilly getting through with checks. And Shea will move it up. And deflected it into the bench. With 6:16 left to go in the second. And now Nashville has to face a deficit here in the game. This has been a very familiar spot for these Nashville Predators. They have been trailing a lot in the games, and their lead could not hold. They couldn't hold on their lead. That's been the problem here for Nashville. They can't hold the leads. Their defense is bad. Right? On paper, it should be better, but down years for most people in Nashville, and that's why they have struggled. Amadio the pass. Now Amadio centered. Pinto got through. Shabbat delay. Shoots. And a save made. Rebound still loose in the slot. And it's not cleared out by Willsby off the glass. Pinto held it in. Shabbat waiting. It's Stutzla. Now to Shabbat. Shabbat circles back to Stutzla. Shot. Save, rebound, still loose out in front of the net, goes back to the point again. Shabbat. Held in at the line by Hamonic. Trying to center it with Shabbat. Shabbat delaying. Intercepted but held in at the point by Hamonic. Deflected. Taken away here. And that breakaway pass could not go. Stutzla back into the zone on the re-entry. Stutzla spins his way through. Backhand pass. Trying to center it. Was for Amadio. Zub, 5 minutes left to go in the second period. 2-1 in favor of Ottawa. Held at the line by Brady Tkachuk. Tkachuk in. Backhand save made. Tkachuk again waiting. Tkachuk goes back to the point for Zub. Zub deflected wide of the goal. Zub couldn't hold it down the rebound and cleared out the center. In Nashville can't make a change here, and they've been out there for a long time. All these people on the ice, minute and 40, and they'll circle back. Ottawa just continuing to pressure this Nashville team. Saros couldn't glove that cleanly here. Centering pass for Giroux. What a save by Saros. And a huge save there. They get a line change. And Nashville gets a breather, but Giroux gets robbed here. 4:25 left to go. Could have been 3-1, but Giroux denied by Saros with 4:25 left. We'll be back with more after this. I like it. I love it. Welcome back, everybody, to Nashville. 4:25 to go. And the Predators, they're trailing 2-1 now. With 4:25 left in the second period here. And it's been a problem for Nashville this whole entire season, and the morale for sure in the locker room is like frustration. Everyone's feeling frustrated right now, and that has to be what people feel in this locker room, the players, the staff. The next home game for Nashville is on the 8th of February. Shot off the face-off, missed the net wide. Zub will hold it in. Rimmed all the way around, Gaudette behind the net. Or pardon me, that was not Godet. I have had an off night. I apologize. Pinto lost it. Here comes Nashville back into the zone. Forsberg. Philip Forsberg shot towards the net. Save made by Anton Forsberg. Marchessault. Pass! Deflected and out of play. That backdoor feed was wide open. And he had it. And it deflected. Blankenberg had it. Oh boy, was that close. Was that a very close chance there for Nashville. 2-1. Favor of Ottawa. 24-18, the shots favoring the Senators. It's the tail end of the second period, and Ottawa has the lead. Centered out in front. Forsberg missed the pass. Forsberg back to the point for Josi. Josi back to Forsberg from the blue line. Pass across, and Blankenberg fanned on the shot. Hamonic drops it off. Amadio driving to the goal. A backhand. And a save by Saros. It's still loose out in front. Shot. Still loose. It's still loose, and it was covered. And the whistle is gone with 3:33 left. Good chance there for Ottawa to extend their lead and could not. Barely kept out of the net, and a very good chance for Ottawa to put it in. Amadio actually lost the handle on his backhand. Oh no, he did get it away. It just hit again the crotch of Saros. That's the second time in the game. This is very weird. Why is they hitting his crotch with the puck? And if that did go in, Amadio might have been called for goalie interference again. Would have gone to another review, probably. And it was still loose until Saros finally covered it. Just in a big pile. Shots in this period are 18-10 in favor of the Ottawa Senators. They have a 2-1 lead here in Nashville. Face-off one here from the point. It's moved around. Clevin. Ostapchuk, and he lost it. Here comes Nashville the other way. Pass is out of his reach. Nyquist. Now to Giroux. Giroux on the outside. Centering pass. Shot. Saros denied him. Ostapchuk with a chance of 3:06 left. Very good chance there with 3:06 left to go in the second period. And Ottawa's throwing some shots towards Saros, and Saros, I don't know if he's a little bit of pain there. I am not sure. Just getting ready for the face-off. I think he's just getting ready for the face-off. Godet, and he gets kicked out of the face-off dot. Amadio. McCarron and Amadio in the face-off dot. The left of Saros. Face-off one here. Amadio comes free. Zub waiting. Pass. Shot. Missed the net wide. They'll regather it again. Hamonic. Amadio behind the net. Now Stützle. Stützle goes back. Zub a shot. Deflected wide of the goal by Stützle. This is the most shots allowed in a period this season for Nashville as Zub gets it again. 2:40 left in the second. Zub again. Backhand pass to the point. Sanderson faked the blast. Sanderson the shot. Blocked out in front. Amadio will get it again. Amadio behind the net. Stolen away there by Shen. Shen pressured by Amadio. Shen will not clear it initially, but McCarron will clear it for Nashville. 2:20 left to go. Stolen away here by Nashville back into the zone. Here's McCarron a shot. Deflected wide of the goal. LaRue goes back to the point. Held in. Novak. Shot deflected. Save made by Anton Forsberg. Zub lost it. Novak trying to get it. Godet pressured. Zub will get it now. Less than 2 minutes left to go here in the second period. Josi across. Not a clean pass, but Novak gets it. Novak waiting. Novak waiting. Pass in front and deflected wide. Pass across by Blankenberg. Could not connect. Now a shot from the point. Deflected save made. Blankenberg trying to get the puck now. Nashville some sustained pressure. Ottawa trying to clear it. They're forcing it out to the blue line. Batherson, and it's cleared. A minute and a half to go. Willsby. They re-enter Yossi. Yossi drops it off. McCarron waiting. Shot. Blocked and out of play into the netting. 1:19 to go in the second period, and that's probably the best Nashville has looked in the game. Preds have 3 first-round picks in 2025 due to just them just not doing good this year. And it's been the problem with the Nashville Predators this year. Not being consistent and not living up to the expectations that everyone thought they were going to be this year, that they're going to be a cup contender, Stanley Cup contender, and none of that happened. The opposite happened of that. O'Reilly, pressured along the blue line, goes back, Forsberg, and here's Shea off the boards for Forsberg. Maybe a 3-on-3 into the zone. Forsberg drops it off. Shot, missed the net wide. Might have gotten a piece of it, was Anton Forsberg. And it's picked up here. Greg couldn't get the pass. Blankenberg. O'Reilly drops it off. Shea. And here's Forsberg, who deflects it off the skate of the linesman with 33 seconds to go. Stretch pass into the zone. Pinto will chip it into the zone. Saros tried to cover it. Did not. Yossi played it. Yossi. Off the glass. Held in by Hamonic for a second. And here comes Nashville the other way. Delayed penalty upcoming to Ottawa. So a late power play upcoming for Nashville. Yossi now to Nyquist. Picked up here by Ottawa. And with 12.2 left, Nashville's going to get a power play. So a big chance here. See if they can set up anything with 12.2 to tie the game late in the second period. .2 left and a power play upcoming for Nashville. So I think it was Hamonic for holding Nyquist. Or Nyquist would have been gone and off to the races with the puck. Hamonic for holding. And with 12.2 left, let's see if Nashville can get something out of their magic hats here and try to get a power play goal to tie it late in the second period. Ottawa, Sanderson clears it out. 2-on-1 shorthanded. Pinto with 3 seconds left. Pinto shoots and a save made. Rebound steered away, and they barely survived that. Wow. Ottawa almost scored to make it 3-1 at the horn, shorthanded. Wow. Power play will still go for Nashville when we return, but wow. Almost a 3-1 lead for the Ottawa Senators, and they do not get it. Does that affect the outcome of this game or not? We will not know. Nashville scored first, but then 2 straight by Ottawa makes it a 2-1 lead. We'll be back with more after this on our intermission report. welcome to the Intermission Report. I'm Max, and welcome in 2-1 Ottawa. After a scoreless first period, we had 3 goals combined. Man, was that a good period to watch. And way better than the first period, actually. I mean, that first period was terrible. Very terrible. But, let's go over the goals here on this intermission report. And, hold on. Pardon me, everybody. Gotta make this viewable for people. So, a 2-1 lead. And, this was the goal. Philip Forsberg, Yossi, and Hinostraza with the assists. And here's Hinostraza right here. Passes it for Yossi. Wide open. Forsberg makes a move at the top of the crease, and it's his 19th of the season. 3:59 into the second period to make it 1-0 Nashville, but the lead won't last for long. 6 minutes after that, Gaudette ties the game. The pass for Sanderson out of Perron, and then Stützle. Then the rebound was put in by Gaudette, and his 16th of the season. Stützle and Perron with the assists, and it's 1-1. And 3:04 after that, Sanderson, with his 5th of the season, makes it 2-1 Ottawa. It's just pressure in the offensive zone, and Sanderson holding in the line just shoots one from the blue line, and it's in the back of the net. Through traffic and in. And Ottawa is up 2-1 after that. So the shots were 30-20 in favor of the Nashville, or not, in favor of Ottawa, pardon me. They were favoring Ottawa 30-20. Faceoffs are now kind of evened up a little bit. Still kind of the same for Ottawa. 58% of them have been won by them. 0 for 3 on the power plays, Ottawa. 0 for 2 is Nashville. No power play goals in this one yet. Nashville has a power play, so they should probably need to score on that one for sure if they want to try to tie this game, maybe force an overtime potentially. But they need something here. But Ottawa has a 2-1 lead. 16-12, the hits favoring Nashville. The block shots are even at 8. The giveaways 11-9. Takeaways 3-2. And Ottawa might be making a comeback here and winning this game 2-1, maybe more. We will see what this third period has in store for us. Power play for Nashville. We'll see if they can convert on that power play. They got 147 of that remaining power play that was called with 12.2 left in the second period. And Ottawa almost made it 3-1 on that rush. I believe it was Pinto with a short-handed chance, and he was denied with 3 seconds left. And very good save by Saros to keep his team in the game. And like we previously mentioned, that was the most allowed shots by Nashville in a single period this season. Shots were even at 8 after the first period. The shots were 22-12 in favor of Ottawa after the second period, and their total is 30-20. 22 allowed shots. If Nashville wants to come back in this game, they need to play more structured defense. And for Ottawa, you're doing everything right now. You just got to hold on to a 2-1 lead, maybe bump up with another insurance marker, and you got this one in the bag. We'll see what has in store here on our intermission report. That's going to do it for our second intermission report. The game, the third period, is coming up next on the NHL, on MHS. Tune in and find out what happens next. Welcome back, everybody, for the third period of play here in Nashville. And the Nashville Predators are down 2-1 at the moment. And, yeah, they're going to need something here. And they do get something here, an advantage, and which is the power play. And let's see if they are able to tie this game. They got some good shifts before the period had ended. They got the drawn penalty. And let's see if they can get a power play goal. The first one potentially of the night. Stamkos is talking to his bench. Just trying to get them some encouraging words, you know. Just trying to lead them to a tying goal and maybe a win tonight. But Ottawa trying to lock it down and get out of here with 2 points. Marchessault's out there with Zub. And Nyquist wins the faceoff and a power play for Nashville for basically the remainder of that power play that they had. Only like around 12 seconds of it came off at the end of it. And Forsberg picks it up. Forsberg deflected out of the zone and into the Ottawa bench. 20 seconds in. And let's see if Nashville can get one here. 3 shots in the game for Philip Forsberg. He has a goal in the game, the only goal for Nashville. Stamkos couldn't get it, but it's forced back to the point for Josi. Josi to Stamkos along the wall. Goes down low. O'Reilly. Forsberg. One-timer! Stamkos denied on an 87.3 mile per hour shot. Stamkos to O'Reilly. O'Reilly waiting. Back to Stamkos. Steven Stamkos back to Josi. Josi waiting. Now to Forsberg. Down low and the slot shot. Score! Marchessault ties it. Jonathan Marchessault ties the game at 2. And what a pass. Forsberg to O'Reilly to Marchessault. Tic-tac-toe. The triangle formation. It works. Power play goal. And Nashville's tied it up. The 16th of the season for Jonathan Marchessault on the power play. And now this game is leveled at 2. So we basically have a full period of a tie game. See if we go to overtime here. We haven't had overtime. We only had it once. That was on MHS2, Detroit, and Calgary. We haven't had one on the main channel. See if we get one here. We've gotten some close ones, though. Utah and Vegas was a pretty close one in November. Centering pass for Stützle couldn't go. Trying to go back to the point. Held in by Stützle. Tkachuk around the boards. Tkachuk forced off the puck. Comes free, and it's cleared out. McCarron. Race for the puck. No icing. Sissons beats it to him. Hamonic takes down Sissons. Chabot. Hamonic off the boards, intercepted for a second, and it's forced back to center, sent back in by Nashville. So they get the power play goal to tie it, and they're looking to add on to it. Novak lost the handle, goes back to the point, a shot deflected off the crossbar. So close to a 3-2 lead, and there's a whistle. Might have went out of play. I think that shot off the crossbar actually hit out of play. And that's why. And thank you, Stan, for chatting in the chat. And we have a tie game. Yes, we do. See if we see any overtime here. 18:06 left on the clock. They added 3 seconds back to the clock, and it's a 2-2 tie. LaRue, Svechkov, Novak, Gravel, and Wilsby in the faceoff dot. There's Svechkov. I was combining Gravel and Svechkov's names together. Into the zone, Pinto. Pass into the middle. Save on the backhand delay. Penalty upcoming. Will that be a penalty shot? No, it won't. It will not be a penalty shot. But it will be another Ottawa power play. And what a way to respond here. No one had scored a power play goal in the game until Nashville did moments ago. Will Ottawa score a power play goal to regain their lead and respond back to that Nashville goal? We will see here as Batherson gets hooked by Svechkov, and penalty upcoming. And Svechkov for hooking into the box, and Nashville will have to kill off this penalty if they want to keep it tied. Ottawa trying to get a lead. 3 shots, 1 goal for Jake Sanderson. 0 for 3 on the night power play. 5 shots on it. Shea wins the faceoff, and Shea will clear it. Tkachuk, Stützle, Batherson, Giroux, and Sanderson on this power play unit to start off this power play. Sanderson drops it off. Here's Stützle. Tim Stützle moving in to Tkachuk. Lost the handle. Sanderson across. Batherson. Sanderson. Now to the front. Tkachuk. Stützle trying to bat it out of midair. And it's cleared out of the zone. 30 seconds have passed here on the power play. Forsberg now to Sanderson. Sanderson drops it off. Here's Stützle. Tim Stützle. Passes it for Tkachuk back to Stützle. Stützle on the outside now goes behind the net. Stützle on his knees goes back to the point for Giroux. Giroux to Stützle. To Sanderson. Sanderson to Stützle. Back to Sanderson. Giroux trying to feed it out in front. Could not. A minute left to go on the power play for Ottawa. Stolen off the puck. Centered for Giroux. And it's blocked away. They had 3 Nashville Predators to clear it. And they will clear it all the way down the length of the ice. Anton Forsberg will settle it down. 45 seconds with a goal on the power play here for Ottawa. Shabbat. And it's sent back in. Nashville will get possession. Brady Shea off the boards and clears it out of the zone. Good penalty kill so far here for Nashville. They got 30 seconds left in the kill. Greg makes a move on McCarron. Down to the line. It's Perron, Pinto, Greg, Gaudet, and Shabbat now on the second power play unit. That last 15 more seconds on it. Centering pass. Pinto couldn't settle it down. Shane Pinto with a chance, and he could not settle it down the puck. Comes into the high slot, taken away here. Shabbat, 3 seconds left to go on the power play. Blast from the point. Save. Rebound. Saros made a save, and the power play's over. 0 for 4 on it is Ottawa. And a rush here for Nashville. They'll send it in. And it's picked up here by Shane Pinto for Ottawa. Pinto trying to make moves. Pinto. Yossi trying to get it. Ostapchuk rimmed it all the way around. Amadio. So they've juggled the lines here for Ottawa as well. There's Sanderson back. And Ostapchuk pressured, deflected out of play. 15-15 left to go here in the third period. And it is a tie game of 2 so far. We appreciate all of y'all that are watching so far in the hockey game. And this is a 2-2 tie. And 2 great chances by Pinto to make it 3-2. And he was robbed and denied by UC Saros. 2-2 tie in the third period of play. See what happens here. Off the faceoff. One here by Shen. Gave it away. Shen will get it back. Or, pardon me, Gravel. Hamonic will send it in deep. And they'll look to move it up. Hinostroza will send it in. Got an assist on the first goal for Nashville. Hinostroza couldn't get it away on behind the net. A pursuit for it along the boards. Hinostroza trying to get it away from one of the Senators. Gaudet. And that deflected. O'Reilly can't touch it. Now he can. It looked like too many men for a second there for Ottawa for a second. Forsberg was trying to move in and they never got the handle of it. Clevin moves it in. Stützle waiting. Stützle centered. Deflected and out of play into the seats into like row number 10. 14:22 to go in the third period. A tie game at 2. The shots at 33-22. Someone caught the puck, and he gives it to a kid. One of the workers here at the stadium gives it to a kid, and he is happy, and they handshake, and the kid is pumped. Nice moment there. The grandpa could care less, though. His face. Oh, man. The expression just looked like he does not care. He's like, I've gone through so much pain in this Nashville season, it's not even funny. Sent back into the zone. A hopper on goal and a save made. Blankenberg had thrown it in. McCarron trying to get it away. Giroux almost gave it away. He does. McCarron waiting. McCarron found on the shot. He was getting pressured by 2 Ottawa Senators. And here comes Brady Tkachuk, the captain for Ottawa. Pass into the zone. A shot. Save. Matin Paulo with a chance. 13:48 to go. And it's tied at 2 here in Nashville. We'll be back with more of this third period. Knotted up at 2. We're back, everybody, in Nashville. A tie game at 2. Nashville tied it up early on the power play. The 5-on-4 advantage. It is a wild game. It is. What are your thoughts on the game so far, Stan? We're going to ask questions to the chat, and when we get a stoppage in play, we will be answering it. As Ottawa gets a shot, and a rebound score! Pinto! And the Ottawa Senators get the lead right back. Shane Pinto on the rebound. Makes it 3-2. Shane Pinto on the rebound. Got that with the deflection out in front on the original shot. Off the draw, Shabbat. And, man. That's a crushing goal there for Nashville. And it's a 3-2 lead for Ottawa. And so Nashville will have to find another answer to the Ottawa goal. Shabbat, not a Hamonic. Along the boards, fought for, held in by Forsberg. O'Reilly pressured to Forsberg. And Sanderson, or Batherson, and now it's Shabbat. Shabbat with the puck. We'll send it in from center. So it's a 3-2 lead now for Ottawa. The tie game at 2, and then right when we come back to commercial, we got a lead. So Ottawa's back on top again. Willsby will try to send it in deep. Could not. Deflected away. And there's still a lot of time for Nashville to try to come back in this game. But, man, that's a crushing goal late in the third period. Only goal of the third coming from Shane Pinto for Ottawa. 3-2 in favor of the Ottawa Senators. That's going to go deflecting all the way down for an icing on Nashville. 12:36 left to go in the third period. But man, we have had a good one here in Nashville after that first period, which was the first period was so boring. It was one of the most boring periods I've probably seen this season. And man. Well, Stan, this is what Stan said in chat. Well, it seems like Ottawa will win. Here's a shot from Ottawa. Clevin, and he missed the net. I mean, they are definitely the better team in this one on paper, but you never know in hockey. Kachuk trying to center it, goes back high. Shot from the line, deflected, wide of the goal. Saros might have gotten a piece of it. Here's LaRue, and he'll clear it out of the zone for Nashville. Giroux, no icing. It's a slow down. Claude Giroux. 12 minutes left to go in the third period. Oh, pardon me. I hadn't even had the clock on. Pardon me. Shea. And it's almost given up there into the middle. Wow. Nashville has been so sloppy this season. Here's Nyquist. Shot! Deflected just wide. Oh, I might have went on goal and deflected. But man, was that very close to tying this game. Again. 2 tying goals. One by Ottawa and then one by Nashville. Will that Shane Pinto goal be enough in the game? Shane Pinto centered, and it almost went in off a ricochet out in front. Cole Smith will try to send it in deep, and he could not. Picked up here by Shabbat. Not a Hamonic. Hamonic will send it in. Picked up here by Wilsby. Wilsby circles it around. And it's fought for in front of the Nashville bench and picked up by Yossi. Roman Yossi. Deflects it back into the zone. Modern Paulo trying to get it. McCarron steals it away from the wall. Modern Paulo will clear it to the line, not out. Held in by Nashville. They need a tying goal here. Again. Wilsby off the boards. Here's a tough angle shot through the crease. And Yossi could not hold it in. They were close to getting it again. Forsberg in. Forsberg shot off the shoulder. What are your thoughts on the game so far, chat? I'll read them when I'm able to in a stoppage of play. This is fought for in front of the Nashville and Ottawa bench. We have half a period to go now. In the third period, Nashville looking for a tying goal to force an overtime. Or will Ottawa get the 2 points and Nashville get none? It's been the summary of this season. They have not been good, to say the least. Centering pass by Nyquist could not go. Nyquist pressured and moved up here. Sanderson, now it's sent in by Stützle. Saros trying to slow it down. 9.5 minutes to go in the third period. Held in by Ottawa. Shabbat down low. In front. Couldn't get it. Giroux couldn't center it. And flipped out to center. And picked up here by Nashville as they get a line change. O'Reilly and Hinstroza have been out there for a long time, and now they're out. Blankenberg, Stamkos, Marchessault, Yossi, and Shea LaRue is out there still. It's Wilsby, Yossi, Marchessault, Stamkos, and LaRue out there for Nashville at the moment. They need the tying goal, and this was Marchessault who tied it. Can he tie it again? Yossi, not a for LaRue, pardon me. I thought that was Marchessault again. Held on the line. That's given away by Ottawa, and Wilsby held it in for a second. Gregg now steals it away. Batherson now moves it up for Stützle. Stützle trying to make a move on Wilsby. That's not going to work. And taken away here by Nashville. Chipped into the zone. Less than 8.5 minutes to go in the third period. Along the boards. Fought free. Novak from the wall. Couldn't get it free. And it's picked up here by Ottawa. And they'll look to move it up. And they do clear it out of the zone. Perron will try to send it in deep. Could not. Deflected. And Ottawa will get it again. Zub Stretch pass, no icing, deflected. 8 minutes to go in the third period. Gravel will clear it out. Here's Forsberg. Forsberg disrupted from behind, and it's sent back into the Ottawa zone. Sanderson gets hit there by McCarron in the corner. 7:45 to go in the third. Shot from the line was blocked out in front. Forsberg doesn't know where it's at and taken away here. Perron will send it in from center. 7.5 minutes to go in the third period. Forsberg out to center. Stolen away there from Nyquist by Tkachuk. And time is ticking here for Nashville. Guys, what do you think should happen for Nashville here in the last 7:15? Type in the chat. Along the board, Svechkov. Pressured, cleared again. Hinestraza has the puck. And there's a whistle between two players. LaRue, 7:03 left. And LaRue's going to go to the box. LaRue just acted, and he's acting like one of the Ottawa Senators. I guess calling out one of the players for acting like that was a penalty, and I guess he sold the penalty. And the little thing he did there, wow, that got a chuckle. We'll be back with more after this 3-2 Ottawa lead to 7:03 to go. And I believe they're going to have a power play when we return. Yes, they will. Power play for Ottawa when we return. We're back, everybody, and it is 3-2 in favor of the Senators. And LaRue is mad about a penalty call, and he was just showing animated his frustration and the acting, I guess, that he thought Ottawa, I believe Greg, pardon me. They've been at it all night. And another power play for Ottawa. This is like their 5th one of the night. Can they convert here to make it a 2-goal lead? No one's had a 2-goal lead in the game. Down low, Tkachuk. Tkachuk waiting on his backhand, waiting. Giroux. Crucial kill here for Nashville. Giroux sends it low. Back to Giroux again. Backhand pass. Sanderson held it into the line. And Stützle forced out. 2-on-1 shorthanded. Here's a chance moving in. McCarron's in. McCarron waiting. Delane. McCarron lost the handle. And Stützle the other way. And now 4-on-2 the other way for Ottawa. Tkachuk down low in front of the net. It's taken away here. And Nashville goes again shorthanded. McCarron stretches it up. Here's a chance moving in. Shorthanded. He's taken down. And that should have been a penalty for sure. They do not call it. Wow. An egregious no call by the referees. He got tripped up. That's the clearest trip you will ever see. Shabbat goes across. Down low. Wow. Can you believe that? Perron to Stützle. It banked into the net and they score! 4-2 Ottawa, power play goal. And the fans are mad and they're booing the refs. Why that was not a penalty and why they were allowed to get away with that, And it's 4-2 Ottawa, and I believe Ottawa got away with one. Oh, my. Jeez. Wow, that is a clear tripping. That's the clearest trip you will ever see. And Willsby, it went off of Willsby's body. That's going to be Perron's goal. And it's 4-2. And Saros was mad. That's David Perron's first goal of the season for Ottawa. After coming from Detroit. And a lucky bounce goes in, and the fans are mad at the referees and thought that should have not been allowed. And yeah, that's a tough one to swallow there if you're Nashville. So Nashville's down by 2. That's the first 2-goal lead of the night going to Ottawa. And it's a deeper deficit for the Predators. Shabbat will deflect it back into the corner. Yossi. So, yeah, this is not looking good. Yeah, but, I mean, you have to miss that egregious penalty call there that probably would have made it 4-on-4 and avoided the 4-2 goal. It's very bad. It was a very bad missed call. The referee was right there to watch that, and the fans are still mad about it. The fans that are still here that are just got annoyed and just left. Sanderson with less than 5 minutes to go in the third period. Nashville needs 2. Becomes a question when they pull the goalie. Deflected back into the zone by Forsberg. Zub off the wall. Shabbat gave it away along the boards. Shabbat again. Deflected back. Ottawa will jump it in from center. And it deflected off the linesman, so they couldn't send it in deep. A glove lost there by, I believe, Forsberg. Shabbat drops it off for Tkachuk, a deflection. That deflected wide of the goal, though. Shabbat. Nashville's frustrated right now. The fans are frustrated. They didn't get that call. And you could probably go on Twitter and see why. 4 minutes to go in the third period, and that's a 4-2 lead for the Senators. Goes back to the line no one was there. Shen. Less than 4 to go. In the third period, a huge hit by Zub. Out the crossbar for Nashville. My goodness, and a stick whack, and I believe he broke his stick, actually. He might have broken his stick. That was Willsby, who got tripped up earlier on by Sanderson. Not called, and then they score a power play goal to make it 4-2 Ottawa. We'll be back with more after this with the last 3:51. We're back, everybody, in Nashville. A very frustrating game for the Predators. They tied it early on in the third period, and Willsby got tripped up, shorthanded chance for Nashville, and somehow that was not called. Yeah. he slashes his legs. It trips him up for sure. And you could say that could be an embellishment, maybe. An empty net for Nashville. They're pulling it with less than 4 minutes to go. It's an empty cage at the other end for Ottawa. Here's Nashville. Chance to score here if they can. Yossi will hold it at the line and then not. That was a very bad pass by Yossi. I don't know what to say about that one. Very bad pass. 3:20 to go in the third. Forsberg, McCarron, O'Reilly, Stamkos, Marchessault, and Yossi out there. Deflected all the way down the length of the ice. Will that be enough for icing? No, it's rolling, so it will not. 3:10 left to go in the third period. It's an empty net for Nashville. They have a 6-on-5 advantage, but they have no goalie in their net. It's dangerous, but they need two to tie it. Tkachuk. Brady Tkachuk for that empty net wide of it. He beats the icing, though. It's Greg who scores! Empty net goal with 2:50 left to end the game, basically, here. And it's 5-2 Ottawa. And the Ottawa Senators are going to get 2 points out of this game. And, man, what a win here for the Ottawa Senators. And let's look at the standings, actually. Where will they end up? They will get 62 points. They'll be their 29th win. And they're going to get 3 points ahead of Detroit. That's right behind them in the Atlantic Division. They have a game in hand, too. And this is going to be their 5th straight win. And this is going to be the longest streak that they've had of 5 straight wins since February 18th through the 28th of 2015. So, wow. That is incredible. And Ottawa's going to break that curse since 2015 of not winning 5 straight. And now they're going to win 5 straight here. They're going to be in a more comfortable spot, you could say the least, in the Atlantic tonight, as they're going to win this one. And Nashville continues to struggle, and I don't know if there's any hope left for them for the remainder of this season. It's just too much problems. Perron deflected back into the zone. 2 minutes to go in the third period. So we thank you for watching, who was ever here. Mostly Stan and everyone there. And thank you. Thank you very much. 1:50 left to go in the third. Along the wall, comes free. Marchessault couldn't get the pass from the line. Shot. Saved by Forsberg. With 1:40 left. So, chance there, and it's denied. And with 100 seconds left, this game's about to be over. Hey, thank you all for watching the NHL and MHS. This might be our last game for a little bit until the Four Nations face-off on the main channel, because the NHL stops games on the on Super Bowl Sunday on the 9th, and we don't get games back until after the Four Nations face-off. After the February 20th, probably like the 22nd, 23rd, 24th, not sure. But it will be a lot less games, but we'll be covering the Four Nations face-off. Make sure to tune in for that, and we hope to see you there watching our coverage of the Four Nations face-off. The shots are 38-28 right now in favor, or 26, pardon me, in favor of the Ottawa Senators. A 5-2 lead. They're going to kill off the clock here. Most of the fans have left the building. 1 minute to go in the third period. Drop pass into the zone. Here's Hinostroza's shot. And a rebound shot. Blocked up into the air. 50 seconds to go. Here's Shen. Behind the net. O'Reilly. O'Reilly trying to center it for Forsberg. Could not. It goes back to the line for Shen. To Forsberg. Forsberg on the backhand. Stolen away there. And Ottawa will send it in from center. 30 seconds to go in the third period. And this game is, man. Ottawa with the comeback. They're down 1-0 in the second. Philip Forsberg. That was the only time Nashville had the lead in this game. There was not a 2-goal lead until the power play goal by Ottawa shot. Save made by Forsberg. Might have went out the outside of the net. 5 seconds left to go. 3 seconds into. The Ottawa Senators are going to win this one as they win it 5-2. What a win for Ottawa. And a crushing defeat here by Nashville as they continue to lose. Shane Pinto with the game winner. And Ottawa will improve to 29-20-4, 62 points in the season. And their away record is now 13-13-2. 5-2. Ottawa wins it in Nashville. Thank you all for watching here on the NHL MHS. The final score is 5-2 in favor of the Ottawa Senators. They win it here on the road at Bridgestone Arena in Nashville, Tennessee. From Max, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time on the NHL MHS. Good night.